So, do you think that was one of your best wins in recent years, and just the way you performed overall?
Yeah, I just felt really confident there again. It feels good to go in there with confidence. I mean, I went in there without doubting the takedowns. If he took me down, it wasn't a big issue. We had jiu-jitsu waiting for him, and that's what showed in the fight.
What was the moment of change for you where you decided, you know, I'm not going to worry about these certain elements of the fight and just do what I do best?
I just got tired of losing. I mean, I knew I was better than all these guys that I'm losing against, and I just took myself out of my element. You know, I couldn't focus on the takedowns. It took away from my striking. It took away from my jiu-jitsu, and you know, we got away from it, and it shows in my results.
How much weight is lifted off your shoulders, especially getting a finish on Chiesa? Because you know, like you said, a lot of people didn't really look at the opponents you were fighting in some of those losses.
It's huge to get a finish, obviously. You know, I'm a fighter that looks for finishes. That's what I got back to, always looking for the finish, whether I'm striking, whether I'm on the ground. And, you know, it was only a matter of time. I knew he's a bigger guy. I mean, Chiesa's a big 55er, and I'm looking up at him at the weigh-in. So but it was going to take some time, and, you know, I took my time with it, and I found it.
What was your reaction yesterday when you missed weight by so much? You know, like just, I'm sure, you know, there's a lot that goes into when a fighter misses weight, especially a big fight like this for you.
I can't point fingers. I missed weight when I fought Max Holloway, so I know how it is coming down to, you know, to a bigger, a smaller weight class. I think he'll probably feel better at 170. I mean, he's killing himself to make this weight class.
But when you did miss weight, I mean, you handled yourself as professionally as you could at the weigh-ins. You know, he's talking smack to you, said, you know, see you in Bellator, things like that.
Yeah.
Do you think after missing weight, he didn't handle himself as he should have?
Well, after the triangle, he said you're a champ, so that's all I care about.
Good. How much did Gerald Meerschaert's win last night kind of give you a boost in this fight? Because that was a great win for him coming back and finishing Oscar Meerschaert.
Man, my team has been busting their butts this camp. I mean, I've been working since last year. I brought in a new jiu-jitsu coach, Dan Borvik, another guy just to train with me on top of Daniel Wanderlei. So I feel like my team is just strong right now. And, you know, Sergio Pettis, my little bro, obviously getting a huge win. So we're on fire, and we're just going to keep pushing.
And what is next? I know this is a fresh win, but when are you looking to get back in there?
I tell everybody, I'm not here to fight anybody outside of top 10. I want top 5 now. I mean, I got myself back in top 10. I was already annoyed that I was the underdog, blue corner again. I'm the former world champ 2 times. You know, I'm getting my respect back.
Did any of your friends win any money tonight because you're the underdog?
I'm not sure. I hope so.
They should buy you dinner.
I hope so.
That should be the rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does having a submission win tonight have any significance since you received your black belt today?
I didn't receive it yet, so it's like allegedly I got a black belt. So until I get that black belt, until I get on my waist, then yeah, I feel like man, I've been working hard. I've been doing the gi a lot. I just been getting back to doing what I like to do. The reason I got to become a champion is because I love doing jiu-jitsu, I love striking, and I love competition. And then we threw that wrestling in there, and that's just not for me. Obviously, I need to know a little bit of it, but my takedown defense was better tonight than it has been in all the last couple fights that I've been forcing it down my throat.
And you've had 7 submissions from the bottom in your career, which is the most of any fighter in UFC, WEC, Strikeforce, Pride, combined history.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. So do you think that earns you your black belt?
Yeah, well, I think my striking sets that up. And I hit him with the right hand, and he was already wobbly. You know, I sunk in the guillotine. He did a good job defending that, but I already had the leg on top. And the transition, guillotine, triangle, armbar, omoplata, and he didn't get past the second set.
There's a little bit of swagger in the cage tonight, and it seemed like you look like the Anthony Pettis that we saw when you were the champion. Do you feel like that Anthony Pettis?
Not quite there. I feel like I'm right there. My striking was a little timid still. I feel like I can let loose a little more on my striking. Yeah. I just knew he had long arms, and I didn't want to get caught with them kicks, you know, him getting the body lock. So I feel like we're right there. We're just going to keep working.
You mentioned a couple of times that confidence was important.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have that confidence walking out? Do you have the same confidence every time, or is it just the fight? The confidence changes throughout the fight.
It comes from the training camp. I feel like when you have a training camp and you feel amazing. I had no injuries this camp. When I fought Dustin Poirier, I got cut 2 weeks before the fight. You know, just little things like that changes your confidence. In this fight, I had no injuries. I was ready to go in April, and then I had another 3-4 months to get even more ready. So no injuries again. I'm going right back to the gym, and we'll see what comes of it.
And just make sure, like, you really do enjoy the ground jiu-jitsu, especially, just as much as the striking?
I love jiu-jitsu. I mean, I think I have more wins by submissions. I think you probably know that. But I have more wins by submissions than striking, but I think my striking is what my background is. That's what sets up my submissions. And I got away from that. I got just defending double legs and wizarding, and it takes away from what I'm good at.
Is there any opponent next that you're looking at? Any fight that maybe you're looking at in the division where you're saying, hey, I want the winner of that? Because you're the winner now. You know.
Yeah, well, I feel like I fought everybody in this damn division already. I mean, besides like top you know, Khabib and Conor, I fought Edson, I fought Eddie. I want one of these guys. Eddie, Alvarez, Dustin Poirier, one of them guys that I lost to. I want to fight that again.
What about the winner of James Vick and Justin Gaethje? Does that interest you at all?
I don't even know what ranking they are, but it might interest me.
Is there a situation you can see coming up right now with the momentum you have after this win? Your brother Sergio, where you guys are both UFC champions.
That's the goal, man. I mean, we sat down this year, said Pettis Bros would become world champions, and that's what we're gonna do. I mean, Sergio's just on fire right now. I'm feeding from that energy, and feels good, man.
How many more fights do you think it'll take to get a title shot?
One good impressive victory. I mean, I gotta get fans behind me. The rankings don't mean crap. I mean, it's about the fans behind me.
Great win
Good.
tonight.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll go check out Paul, man.